Right. This is match game 74, production number 0187, air date to be announced, VTR 330 of 74, and it's take one. Get ready to match the star. Orson Bean, Red Summers, Charles Nelson Riley, Tennessee Brown, Richard, and Joanne Woolley, as we play the star-studded Big Money Match Game 74. And now, here's the host of Match Game 74, Gene Rivers.
Everybody ready over here?
Yes, we are.
Has everyone noted that the last time Orson Bean was here, he had long hair and a big bushy beard?
And a blank.
And don't we demand some explanation for the reason for that change?
Yeah, and do you know what I said that I was going to do a movie, I was going to play the life of Gertrude Stein, and someone wrote to me, an agent, saying, I have all rights to the life of Gertrude Stein. I looked in the mirror one day, and I looked like one of those crazy old guys you see looking through the trash basket for yesterday's newspaper, and I shaved it off and emerged, as you see before
cut your hair short.
A handsome young Caucasian male. Yes, thank you.
And now,
I told him he looks exactly like all the boys I used to date in my youth.
Yes, and she began panting heavily as she said.
Well, you had to bring Carolyn.
she's here.
Yes.
His wife, his pretty wife Carolyn is
Gorgeous.
here. Does this change have anything to do with your lecture tour around the country?
Oh, I'm glad you mentioned that. I'm going to be lecturing at some colleges. Not really a tour, here and there.
Here and there.
Confessions of a house husband.
Oh,
All about my vacuuming career and all that.
Well, I want to go to see that. Do you want to go see that? All right, let's all go. Shall we matriculate? All right, let's go
If
now.
he's going to lecture, he should take Brett with him. As an example of what could happen.
All right, now we've met our celebrities. Let's say hello to our two players, Kathy Wardlow and Jim Lance. How are you? You, sir? Good. Yeah. If you were with us last time,
Yes.
and I know some of you were, you will remember we ended in the middle of round 2. Is that correct? And you have one question. And you've got to score 4 matches to stay in the game. 5, however, will win your second game.
Mercy.
We'll see how this ends right after this message is passed along to you. All right, here we go, folks. I push a button and reveal the question for Kathy Wardlow. You ready? Listen carefully, all.
Yes.
She matched. Whom did she match?
Joanne.
Joanne. So you lay out. Everybody else plays.
Are you busy, Dickie? What's
Chelsea, right to it.
No, come on. No. Listen carefully now. This is very important for Kathy.
Onward,
because
darlings, onward.
Ronald was so rich. At dinner time, he had someone blank for him. Ronald was so rich. At dinner time, he had someone blank for him.
Don't look at me
Anything
like
you
that.
say, dear. Okay, everybody ready up there? Everybody ready down here. So we call on Kathy Wardlow for her response. Ronald was so rich. At dinner time, he had someone blank for him.
Eat.
Eat for him. Very interesting, I think. Morrison, you're eating the paper cup. Stop that. And
his
show us your
answer.
answer, Orson. Ronald was so rich at dinner time, he had someone eat. Okay. We need 3 more eats to stay in the game. Brett?
I'll tell you one thing. If I were that rich, I wouldn't have to worry about my weight. Eat.
Eat. I really thought everybody'd be saying
I'm sorry, I
chew.
would never
What did you
give up
say?
eating, or I'm sorry, I said burp.
Burp. Okay.
You don't stop.
Now let's see. You've got to match both Chelsea and Richard to stay in the game, Kathy. And here we go, Chelsea.
Frankly, I would think he would get terribly skinny. So, but he's still
Eat. You
ate.
matched her? Ronald was so rich at dinner time he had someone blank for him. She said eat. What do you say? It's up to you.
Come on, Dickie.
Well, I mean, if she said eat, it'd be rude to say anything else.
That ties the score. Try and not be so depressed, Kathy.
I can't believe it.
It's a simple tie, right? Simple tie. So in the event of a tie, I will tell you what happens. We have to go to a tiebreaker. We say Shazam, and the board clears, and we push this button here, and it says tie, T-I-E, tie. One question for each of you, and the person who has scored most matches with the celebrities will be the winner. Go, Jim.
Bravo.
A again.
A again. All right, everybody plays, because it's a tiebreaker.
Okay.
Just before the Kentucky Derby, the jockey scratched his blank. Just before the Kentucky Derby, the jockey scratched his blank.
Just before the Kentucky
That's what it says right here on this piece of paper.
the Johnny.
Charles is ready. I'm glad
The
to
first
see.
time he's ever been ready.
Well, he's
Don't
on
give him
horse.
any
Oh, everybody's ready down here. The two dummies over here are not ready. Charles is ready.
What?
Brett is the one.
Well, darling, there were so many choices.
Okay. Now, Jim, we call on you. Just before the Kentucky Derby, the jockey scratched his blank.
His horse.
His horse.
Horse.
Scratched his horse. All right, he said he scratched his horse.
Yes, I know. He said he scratched his horse. There's a whole shred of humanity left in the man. The jockey scratched his behind.
His horse is behind there. Okay, well, Brett,
The father of four, right?
the father of at least
Is that
four.
an example to set?
Yeah, well, they
for
don't
your
watch it.
children?
He doesn't let the kids. Well, what do you say?
Well, you know I have my sweater on backwards.
You have your sweater.
Otherwise, the beads don't work.
Right.
But I said horse anyway.
Horse. All right, there's one for you, Jim. Charles, horse lover and animal lover that you are. Terrific winning. That's two for you, Jim. One horse and a shower bath.
Never
Come in.
could do it.
Chelsea,
Frankly, I like Orson's answer better, but I said horse.
you said horse. You're up to three, Jim. And you, sir.
Reminds me of a song I wrote.
What?
I backed Willie Shoemaker at 20-1, and he came in at 4:30.
Horse. Horse it is for four. And now Joanne.
We all know that jockeys are just short little men, aren't they?
Right.
I didn't think they could reach their little horsey. So his head.
Scratched his head.
All
So,
right.
that's
This is
a simple no. Four for you, and you have a chance. But first, we have a chance with our studio audience and our viewers around the country to have this message thrown their way. All right, now let's see how this tiebreaker ends. Jim has had his question, and he has scored 4. And now let's see how Kathy, our current champ, does. You ready, Kath?
I'm ready.
Everybody plays. Here it is. Have you heard about the Little Miss Muffet diet? All you eat is blank. I'm talking to you, folks. I say, have you heard about the Little Miss Muffet diet? All you eat is blank. All right, Brett's the first one is Spanish. And you are finished.
What'd you say about spelling?
I have a
Spelling doesn't count here, just
Because it doesn't make any sense.
Up till now, Chelsea, you've been wonderful.
all right. Everybody up there ready? And we're ready down here. So we'll call you drawing a picture there, are you?
No, I'm changing mine.
Oh, you changed. Okay, he's finished. Kathy, we call on you. Have you heard about the Little Miss Muffet diet? All you eat is blank. What do you put in that blank?
Curds and whey?
Curds and whey. Curds and whey. What is curds and whey?
I think it's the same as cottage cheese.
It is. I've often wondered about that ever since I was that high. Knee high to a grasshopper. What do you say she ate?
I'm so glad I didn't use my original one of spiders.
You changed curds and whey. There it is. Okay, one for you. Brett.
Little Miss Muffet sat on a tuffet, eating her curds and whey.
Curds and whey. There's two. You need two more to tie. 3 will win, Charles.
I had a crummy childhood. Who knows from curds and whey? So I put curds and whey.
Nice one. All right. Need 1 more to tie and 2 to win. Chelsea, how was your childhood?
Well, in my neighborhood, we didn't bother with that. So we ate muffet.
Really? Okay.
I was going to give you my duck, but forget it.
All right, Richard.
She ate whey.
Whey. Does that match curds and whey? Yes, it does. Tie score. If you match Joanne, you win the game.
I go on top of Richard.
Oh, she gets 4
Courage. There you go, with another $100. And stand by for a moment while we say goodbye to kindly Jim Lance. We've got a gift for you, Jim, together with our thanks for being with us on Match Game 74. Hold on. Here we are again. I tell you, we really have got to stop meeting like this. I like it too. Okay, now you've been here before. You know how it goes. You got $700. You can have a go at over $5,000 here in the Big Money Super Match. We polled the recent studio audience to get their best response to this. Root blank. Now the answer they gave most often is worth $500 if you match it. Second, $250. Third, $100. Whom do you choose for a little help?
Joanne?
Oh, I'm glad you called me first because the only one I can think of is beer.
Root beer. Okay, there is one. Now another one.
Richard?
Richard, how do you fill in
Something the
that?
dentist does, a root canal.
Root canal. Okay, and Orson?
For the third choice on root, you call on me?
Yeah, it's a tough
She don't like you, dear.
one. Root.
Root out the underworld. Root out the criminals of evil. Root out for the home team.
I'd have gone with Route
We didn't want to make a
66.
speech. All we want is a simple answer to the thing there. Orson, that's all we're asking for. And I'm stalling around here as long as I can to give you time to think of an answer. And
Route 64.
Route 64.
What does it matter? It's beer.
All right, Route 64. There isn't even a Route 64 anywhere in America.
What do you think of a third one?
What?
Mr. MC, you think
What,
of
there's
the...
a famous transcontinental highway called Route 66, and none of you dummies thought about it.
R-O-U-T.
Well, then what did he say Route 64 for? Don't what are you jumping at me for?
Another great career down the drain.
All right, so you got
root sugar.
you got root beer, root canal, and Route 64.
And rutabaga.
You can choose one of those or give us one of your own. What do you want to do, little girl?
Root beer.
You want a root beer? Okay. Wrong. Let's find out just what is up there. I'm as anxious as you are. First, may we see the $100 response? Root of all evil.
That's what I was looking for.
You were looking for that, weren't you? Okay.
Why didn't we think of
Still looking for root beer. Here is the $250 response.
Yeah.
Root canal was your answer, wasn't it? Okay.
Call me in the morning.
Last chance for root beer. Here is the $500 response. Root beer it is. Ho, ho, ho. Don't jump too high. Okay, it's all right. You're allowed to touch. But not there. Okay. Now, you've won the $500. That means you'll be going to pay for tet-tet. Isn't it exciting up here?
Take two.
You'll be playing for 10 times that amount, or
Bing. Was late, the bing.
$5,000. Now, to collect, remember, you must match one celebrity. Which one will it be?
Joanne.
Okay, you get ready to write. You face me, stand on the tape. Joanne, you write your answer to this, if you would, please. Crack blank. That's C-R-A-C-K blank. Crack blank. All right, she's finished. Now, Kathy, you give us an answer you think will match Joanne Worley. Fill in that blank. Crack.
Up.
Crack up. Don't say no. She could be right. How do you know she's wrong? Don't prejudge this little girl. Joanne, for $5,000, may we see your response?
Well, crack up is a very showbiz term, isn't it? Yeah. That's why I had
Here she
oh boy. She's excited because she's not going home now. She's a champ. She's going to stay around. What's it? A free dinner. You're going to sit down and shut up. I've got to take a break here because I'm just out of breath. So if you come back in a moment or so after we catch our breath, thank you very much.
Today's consolation prizes are a Westcloth digital dial light alarm clock. Wood grain finish lighted dial by years of experience. Westcloth, the Tally Industries Company. And Naval Jelly Rust Dissolver. Easy to use. Brush it on a rusty surface. Wash it off. No sanding, no wire brushing. And Profile with its own great flavor from a special formula of cracked wheat and wheat germ just right for toast. Profile, it's a matter of taste. And there'll be some tasty bits when Match Game 74 continues in 1 minute.
We're ready to start a brand new game. To do that, we're happy to introduce a new player here. We welcome Martha Denning. Hello, Martha. Martha Denning. So you're Martha Denning. Where are you from and all that?
West Covina.
West Covina.
Yeah.
Did we have somebody else from West Covina?
The world is from
Lucky
West
Jim.
Covina.
Oh, yeah, Lucky Jim. Well, Jim Lance
Ended
is
up with
from
some
West
eyelashes.
Covina. What else about you, Martha?
I'm a wife and a mother, not necessarily in that order.
Yeah.
And
Girl. Good for you. She's a liberated lady, isn't she? And
I like to sew,
you like to sew.
and I love to go to the beach, and I'm really excited to be here.
Good. Well, we're very happy to have you here. Did you sew or create anything that
No,
you're
I
wearing
don't have
today?
time,
You didn't have
but I
time?
like to do it.
Okay. All right. Good luck to both ladies.
She's never
Are you
actually
ready,
sewn
Kathy?
anything. She just likes to sew.
Oh, I see. Just likes the idea, but doesn't do anything. So, challenger, please make a selection.
I want A, please.
A is what she wants. This is for Martha. Everybody plays. New game. The nurse said, that new surgeon must have an unusual technique. Before the operation, I saw him scrubbing his blank. Hello, Chelsea.
Hi.
How are you?
I don't know.
Before the operation, I saw him scrubbing his blank. All right, Brett, you've turned over a new leaf. You are no longer the last one
Heavens,
finished.
my darling.
Charles has turned over a new leaf
Charles has
also.
turned over.
All right, we're all set, so we'll call on Martha and get a response from her. The nurse said that new surgeon must have an unusual technique. Before the operation, I saw him scrubbing his
Feet?
feet. He had these trained toes, trained at the Harvard Medical School. What do you say, Orson?
He was about to remove a gallon of wine from an unwary patient.
Okay, there's one for you, my dear. How about you?
I don't know. I took straight off for Alaska and made him an Eskimo. He was scrubbing his nose.
Scrubbing his nose.
Well, they kissed it. Now, I've had enough out of you.
All right, Charles. Ta-da! Ta-da! There's another feet. Good answer for Martha. And how about you, Chelsea?
Oh, Twinkle Toes feet.
Feet. Very unusual for a first round response. Here comes Big Richard.
He was all fingers and toes.
Fingers and toes.
Toes.
Toes, part of the feet. Does that match? Yes, it does indeed. Okay.
Of course your toes.
Of course, part of your feet. Yeah, naturally.
The other workable part of his body would be his feet.
Feet. All right. Very unusual and well done, Martha, for a first round question. And now, Kathy, here is your first round question. Everybody plays, and this is it. The sideshow barker shouted, "Hurry, hurry, hurry, step right up and see the man who blanks gasoline." Hurry, 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 step right up here and see the man who blanks gasoline.
Not from Mars, not
No. Don't shake the camera when you're laughing. Step right up and see the man who blanks gasoline. Who's spelling gasoline here? All right. Ready up there? Ready down here? Kathy. Sideshow barker shouted, "Hurry, hurry, hurry, step right up and see the man who blanks gasoline." What do you put in the blank?
Drinks?
Drinks gasoline. Orson.
Damn good drink it is, too.
Yes,
Gasoline.
it's very good. Very healthy for you. What do you say?
Oh,
no,
for
it's
goodness
bad for
gracious
you.
sakes, all of you have heard that expression.
What?
She's so crazy, she must be smoking gasoline.
Oh, I see.
No.
All right. No drinks there, Charles.
In this day and age, it would be wonderful if he could make gas.
Make gasoline would be
I've been
terrific.
doing for
Yes,
years.
indeed. Chelsea?
I agree. I mean, you have to make gasoline nowadays, otherwise you're not going anyplace.
That's right. And Richard,
I
drinks
know he
is the
drinks
answer.
gasoline. Gets 8 miles to the gallon, I think. Yeah, sips gasoline.
Sips
That's
gasoline.
great. Thank
And
you.
drinks, there is a match. Joanne
This is a match because it goes into the mouth. He eats it.
eats and drinks.
It's
and
very
all right.
gasoline.
So you did pretty well in your first round, too. Both of these ladies are very good players. And round 2 will be coming up after this message. Ladies, our time has expired. It is 5-3 at the end of
Oh, I've
round
gotta
1.
go.
Yes. It's 5-3. It's 5-3. Well, I'll see you around there. And we hope you'll join us there. Yeah, listen, what are you eating,
We were
Orson?
terrific.
Orson, stop. Oh, he's just impossible. Listen, you join us next time, as you will too. For Match Game 74, Gene Rayburn here. Bye.
This is Johnny Olson speaking for Match Game 74. A Mark Goodson, Bill Todman production. Stay tuned for Tattletales next over most of the CBS stations.